Hey, what's up guys? WhirlXbow back here, and today we're going to be playing some Reno Warrior. Again, you guys should know at this point my opinion on the balance changes, and I feel like aggro decks are still going to be super popular, and I think they are going to be the most popular decks we're going to play against. So, I decided why not go for another control deck. I promise tomorrow we're not going to play a control deck. I actually have a really cool deck planned for tomorrow. Yeah, just know that it involves the priest class. So, yeah. So today we're playing Reno Warrior. For those who don't know, this is like the epitome of a control deck. You're just going straight up playing removal, a bunch of removal, some health gain, and then one big finisher and boom. Obviously you have other like tech cards like Mutinous for combo. Deathwing is a board wipe. Alexstrasza is just a value creature if you're going Reno. Then you have some disruption. In this, forcing your opponent to discard spells, Starfish to silence them, and yeah. So, with all that being said, how about we queue up the first game and let's see how it goes. Alright guys, yeah, with that being said, I'll see y'all there.
Garrosh versus the Lich King.
Alright.
Will serve me.
First matchup. First matchup is a dub, just that easy, if I'm being honest. I mean, really, when you're as good as me, do you really need more than him just seeing your class? Anyways, let's just queue up the next game. I don't know why my opponent conceded, but I'll take it. Free Ela. Anyways, yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next one.
Garrosh versus Rexar.
All right.
Let the hunt begin.
Our next matchup.
None can outlast me.
Hunter. This is actually a problematic matchup. It's gonna be really rough to win this one. I know this seems like a weird keep, but I have a feeling. I have a very weird feeling where the deck we're playing against is Rivendare. Never mind. These are useless now. Yeah, no, I kept them solely based on the fact that I thought it would be Rivendare. And if it is Rivendare, the Brann Bronzebeard Coldlight Oracle is just a really solid combination of cards to have in your hand. So, yeah, right, because they're gonna typically have like probably around 8 cards in hand by the time it comes around to turn 6. So this way you can just go Brann, Coldlight, hopefully burn Rivendare, hopefully burn Zuka, and then you're like ahead. Alright, well, we're playing the game of how much health can I realistically gain and not die. It's a pretty fun game if you ask me. That's fun. That's fun. Just go for the hero power here, because this way we can go shield block next turn. Pretty good. That is pretty good. I'm not going to attack into his face. I have a feeling this is explosive trap, and I don't really want to trigger it. I'll, yeah. If it is, 22 damage. It's fine. If he doesn't have a kill threat, I'm in a really good spot. What the hell card is that? I can't even read what card this is. Deal 1 damage to 3 random enemies. Ah.
Armor! Lightly used armor!
Alright. Gained a bunch of armor. Yeah, honestly, this matchup is just gonna solely be based on can I gain enough armor to survive his flurry of spells plus hero power. I don't have a way to stop him from doing that. So, yeah. He's just playing Quest Hunter. You have to play this matchup. I don't have Rat in hand, so I can't even try to Dirty Rat away his Tavish. If I top deck Rat, I top deck Rat. I go Brann Rat. Ideally pull it. If not, I lose the game. he won't even have it in hand unless he plays another spell here. Oh, never mind. Yeah, there's realistically no way I can actually, I don't think I can win this game. I'm gonna try my best to win the game, but I just generally don't think it's, oh, even Druid and Rat, are you serious? Oh well. Yeah, I was... Maybe he plays a 3-mana spell, and then he can't... I guess, no, he has to coin. But maybe he plays a 4-mana spell, and then he can't play Tavish the same turn. Or he top decks the spell he needs in order to play Tavish. Yeah. Yep. That's actually not a bad draw.
Your wish is my suggestion.
This should give me something to deal with that, I hope. Was BGH? Okay, hold up. Where is... I want to say BGH is still 5 mana, but I genuinely have no idea. Overlay, general.
What now?
3. Unlock overlay. Oh no, he is 4 mana. I don't know where to put this so I can still see all the cards. Can I shrink it? Okay, for now, this is going up here. Get this.
I've got the beast in my sight.
Do this. Do this. If I do that, I still have to see through it. It's pretty good. Alright. I know this is awful, actually. Alright, I'm just gonna turn it invisible when I need to look at cards underneath it. Oh yes, this is very fair and very, very balanced. There's so much I can do here. Please don't tell me Quest Hunter is gonna become the deck again. Should have went Rat. Pulled this. Well, that was fun and interactive. Very interactive. There was so much I can do there to stop what just happened. Kind of want to go with this. But he's like out of spells in hand, so.
We're gonna be rich. Job's done. Astounding.
Shut up. You hit all of your spells. The problem is, like, again, I don't have a realistic way to deal with this card. I just believe that this is going to gain me 10, which is really, really good. If this gains me 10, this gains me 7. This prevents his hero power from dealing damage to me for 3 turns. Just fairly good for me altogether. And I get to kill this next turn. Plus, I'm just dead here. Guess I'm just dead. I was at 35 health. He managed to deal 5 damage to a Reno, kill both of my creatures, and kill me in 1 turn. Yet Pillager Rogue was not balanced enough to stay in the game. Just as interactive. Bring back my Pillager Rogue, please. If Quest Hunter becomes a deck again, they need to nerf the quest again, because there's so much I could do there. There is so much I can do, so much disruption I can actually play. It's not like Pillager Rogue, which can just get hit by Dirty Rat. No. Dirty Rat. Putting Dirty Rat in your deck, I guess it just requires too much IQ for the aggro players, and that's why the deck gets nerfed. Although Quest Hunter, where you get to There's nothing you can actually dirty rat. Oh well, let's just queue up the next one.
Rokara versus Morgul.
Alright. My guess is it's probably going to be...
Reno Warrior.
I'm gonna just smell this. I'm gonna keep everything else. If it's even, this is really good. If it's not, I mean, still +5 armor for 2 mana. And if he floods the board, I can draw Shield Shatter, and then this is 2 mana board wipe. So, yeah. I finally realized why this card is actually played, and it's because of the card Shield Shatter, which makes a lot more sense. I'm glad I kept this now. I kept this as I could cycle it on 1, so it was like not the end of the world if he was playing the other deck.
I need more mana.
But I want to hold on to it now in case he plays the weapon on 2 that summons totems. Just to coin out the Viper weapon. Whew. I love when I predict it. I get rewarded. Healing. Bad. Brilliant. Rewarded for my smart mulligans. I'll take it. I will take it. Okay. I mean, this is like really good into this board. With a bash for that. Anything but taunt. Fortunate. Takes so much damage here. At least on 5 I have a board wipe, which is pretty good for me, all things considered. Really? This is your curve? Hello? What, how I win game?
Lightly used armor.
I mean, honestly, with this curve, there's nothing you can do, really. If I lose this game, okay turn 1, best turn 2, best turn 3, best turn 4, insanely powerful turn 5. Like, okay. I could have done so much this game, you don't even know.
The Bladefist has no master. Do your work.
I need to draw Shield Shatter. If I draw Shield Shatter, I'm in a decent position. If I don't, I'm like screwed. Shield Shatter off the top or I lose the game. It's quite a little Shield Shatter off the top or I lose the game. Maybe Brawl. That is neither of the cards I wanted. All these cards do negative effects.
Job's done.
Still technically alive. And what is this draw? Legitimately nothing I could have done. You actually the second.
Impossible.
I love drawing only pairs. I don't comprehend the balance logic behind the latest balance change. Because to me, this is just as interactive as Pillager Rogue or Quest Mage, and just as fun to play against. Why is this okay, yet neither of the other 2 decks were okay? It does not make sense, because why is this 0 mana? Why is this effect permanent? Permanent effects should honestly be removed from the game. I think they're all terrible. Besides Gen and Baku, I think those are fine because you have to actually build your deck around it. This has no clause. This is just for the rest of the games your opponents have +2 attack. There's nothing that you have to build around in order for this effect to be like value. And I think that's dumb. Gan and Baku is fine because you have to build an entire deck around them. Reno is fine because you have to build an entire deck around it and you can interrupt it. This is not okay. Like, I don't know. Again, I might just be bitter the fact that Pillager Rogue got nerfed when the deck was really, really skill intensive and people were just too brain dead to fit a Dirty Rat into their decks, but hey. Anyways, let's just queue up the next one.
Garrosh versus Malfurion.
Alright. A combo deck. I love how the fact that I hit 2 combo decks and then 1 aggro deck, and the aggro deck had perfect draw. Keeping this because it's really good into most Druid decks. Unless it's aggro, in which case me. But I think this is fine. A really good draw here would be like Coldlight Oracle. Because if it's Druid, most of the time they draw a lot of cards. So on turn 6 going Brann, Coldlight probably burns 4 cards. And that's like really, really good. Another really good draw would be this card. I've yet to actually resolve this card. I think this card is like such a cool design. I wish they printed more cards with this design. And they stopped nerfing them as soon as they get playable. Like, honestly, I want Far Watch Post to go back to being a 2/4. And I'm a combo player, right? I'm someone who loves playing combo decks, and I want an anti-combo card to get unnerfed because I think the effect was really, really cool. And you actually have to play around it. You couldn't just play into it and play badly. You actually had to think about it and then play, like, you know, yes, it was like kill on sight type card, but I still think that effects like that are really, really cool. Same thing with this. Like, honestly, I wish this was like a 3-drop with like a 3-mana 4/4 with this effect. I think that would be super playable. And like still pretty like not broken. But yeah, I honestly would love there to be more Staxy cards. And I love playing combo, so that's like the least biased thing I could possibly say. There's so many good draws in my deck I need to hit. The only thing I'm a little bit worried about is it might be Mill. If it is Mill, I'm screwed. I don't have Skulking Geist. Maybe this can discard a Jade Idol, but discarding one is typically not enough unless he has yet to shuffle more into his deck. So, oh, let me guess, you have Twig as well. Attack Twig, or attack Sphere. Sounds about right. 30 card deck, top 11, Guff, Twig, and Sphere. Seems about right. He's at 18 mana, I'm at 6. Pretty good. At least those didn't get doubled. I got 0 cards that actually did anything. Didn't know you could get so unlucky. Guess I'll just play this here. I got 3 cards. I got 3 of the worst cards to draw in my entire deck. Even Viper would have been better because this way he saw 1 less card. But yeah, no, that was unfortunate. Hopefully he doesn't have an answer to the Brann. I can just slam this, eat 2 things out of his hand. I'll have a feeling it's Mill, which means I lose the game. What can you do? It was fun. I did not I never, playing Control Warrior, I never expect to beat these types of decks. I expect to beat aggro decks, which is why I'm a little bit bitter about the So I'm a little bit bitter about the outcome of that. What was the deck I just put in? The Even Shaman. Because it's a matchup I shouldn't lose unless their draw is so good that there is no bad outcomes for him, basically. Yeah, those are the only games I actually care about losing because it felt like I could do nothing. I want him to play his second Vargoth. Play Vargoth and pass. Do it. I know you want to. Play Vargoth and pass.
This must be the way. My hand is full.
Oh, he's playing a fun deck. I didn't want to eat your Yogg. I'm genuinely sad. I didn't want to eat his Yogg. I was down for a Yogg outcome. That's the one I can actually win if he plays. Oh, I'm so sad. That at least means he doesn't have Poison Seeds, which is pretty good for me. I need to draw this turn. I have one slot in hand and it's the card I need to draw. I'm gonna go Silence here. I'm gonna go Sword and Board on that. Punch him in the face for 13. Not really, like 13 is gonna do much into his 32 or 64 health. 66 health or 68 health. I can't math. I'm fine with that. That's actually not too bad of a draw. A Starfish. Sword and Board. Coerce. I forgot Starfish silenced my dude. I thought this was only enemy minions, but I'm dumb and bad at the game. So big rip. Just slam a Yogg. You've played so many spells. Just slam Yogg. I believe in you. I want to see the Yogg slam. Do it. That's not Yogg. Okay, no, he has a whole bunch of mana. So you're going to play more spells this way your Yogg is bigger. I like it. I like it.
This must be the way.
Okay. Play Yogg. Play Yogg. Play Yogg. Yeah, I can't win the game. I'm not playing Skulking Ice in the deck. I cannot actually win this game. Skulking Ice is a card that realistically should be in here. Alex Straza is worse than Skulking Ice. Oh, I guess there's that new mech I can also discover that destroys all cards that didn't start in people's decks. You discover that one. Easy game.
I'm so
Not the one I wanted. Okay, there's a delivery drone. I have to hit delivery drone into destroy everything that didn't start in his deck, and then I have a chance at winning. I also messed up. I should not have played the card I just played. I mean, there's odds I hit it. They're not great, but I'm gonna go with it anyways. It's my only realistic way to win. Can you play your Yogg already? Play the Yogg. Do it. I didn't hit it. These are all awful. I didn't even hit a cheap one, man. Pain. No, there's no way. I mean, I know he won't at this point because he's like, okay, I win the game just by playing J idols, but if he's a real man, he says fuck the J idols and he says Yogg. Yeah, there's no way he actually just says fuck the J idols and goes Yogg, but if he's a real man, that's what he does. Just play the Yogg. Play the Yogg. Do it. Do it. Be a man of fun, not a man of let's just play Jade Idols. Nope.
Only one card. Hey, where'd my deck go?
I just want to see the Yogg, man. Shuffle a whole bunch of Jados into your deck and just let me Yogg. Be a real man. I believe in you. Okay. This he's only playing one Yogg, in which case he's a dick, but he's playing more. Never enough Yogg's.
Armor! Lightly used armor.
I didn't realize I had 2 weapons left in my deck. Oh, he's only playing the one Yogg. Lame. Let's see a hit again. I basically have 2 more board wipes in my hand. So once those are used up, if I don't hit another Discover, I'm just gonna concede. Because there's no way I win the game. I win the game that goes infinitely long. Well, sorry, if I get it, I win the game that goes until we both mill out. I lose every other game, is the problem. Here's just, if he plays another J idol, it's just Barov hero power. Which, I mean, I feel like he will. He has 4 left in deck, he can go that. Oh, he didn't. Burning Alex Strauss sucks, but what can you do?
Do try to keep yourselves alive. The smell of blood in the morning.
I can't actually hit it.
Only one card left.
The fact that I actually can't hit this feels bad. Feels real bad. I mean, this gives me a little bit more time, which is pretty good. Man, I can't hit the good one. Oh, alright, I'm giving it one last turn. I'm giving it one last turn to hit Discover. I got so unlucky on my hero powers there, man. Actually so unlucky. By the way, I don't think I said it yet, but I hope everyone that's watching this has a beverage. I'm currently drinking myself an ice cap. Very good. In my opinion, the best coffee you can buy at a store.
That's it. I'm out of cards.
The only one I buy personally in a store. Oh, that's really bad. Yeah, I should go for this. Oh, I still have armor. I guess I could have hero powered actually. Really, I still missed. Don't comprehend how I still missed. Like, I've hit armor now like 3 times, and yet I've yet to hit a second delivery drone. Delivery drone said I won the game is the worst part. Like, if I hit the right card right, it just wins me the game instantaneously. If I would have hit it like fucking 3 turns ago, he'd have had no cards in hand. He would have milled himself out by now, and he'd just be dead. If this is not it, I'm conceding. Okay, well, delivery drone. I believe it's slightly too late for the delivery drone. Because I don't have a board wipe as well. So I'm just dead on board, but yeah. The fact he killed my minions there is actually really good for me. Oh, I guess that's something people haven't. A lot of people have never seen this, but this is the 2020 plus to 3030 Jade Golem. All right, do I instantly concede? Look, I instantly concede. Oh. Worst part is that I'm pretty sure I won this game too if I would have hit there. Would have been able to blow up the board. I would not have obviously played this. Done that, he'd be left with this. I'd take 19, I'd kill it, and the turn after that I'd slam Reno and probably just win the game. Oh well. It was close yet no cigar. I'm sad I pulled Yogg, because Yogg, if he would have slammed Yogg, there was actually a way I won where he hit Pyroblast and then Pyroblasted himself in the face a whole bunch, which would have been sick, but alas, guess it was not meant to be. Sucks. Yeah, no, honestly, the only matchup we realistically should have won was the Demon Hunter one. If he was even, I almost won that matchup for sure. It's like super favorable. Actually, it's better than Starfish. If you're playing this deck, cut the Starfish for Skulking Geist. It's your only way to realistically beat Druid nowadays. Where's Skulking Geist? Do I pass it? No. You can't alphabet. Where is right there? Cut the Smothering. I didn't mean to click on that. Cut the Starfish for the for this guy. This guy is just significantly better in the Druid matchup. Skulking guy or Smothering Starfish, I guess it's okay against Demon Hunter, but I think that with all the other removal you have, you should be probably fine. And Skulking Geist is, I mean, it's almost an instant win against Druid, right? You slam it, you eat their Jade Idol, and then they're like, fuck. Especially if they've already played their due process. They're drawing like 3 cards a turn. Sure, they can empty out their hand faster than you can, but you have 40 cards, they only have 30, and they've probably already drawn half their library, if not more. And then they'll just be like, well, I concede. I can't beat Skulking Dice. By the time you mill out, I'm dead to my own fatigue. So yeah, just so you know, Skulking Dice I would recommend over the Starfish. Anyways, with all that being said, although we didn't get too many wins today, because I all enjoyed this video, I kind of wish that Control Warrior was slightly better. I thought it would be slightly better, but I mean, to be fair, the games we got were combo deck that I can interact with, or into aggro deck that had the most insane opener I've ever seen in that deck, into another combo deck. So we didn't hit favorable matchups. If you hit a lot of, I still think even Shaman's pretty favorable. If you hit a lot of Pirate Rogue, Unholy Death Knight, this deck should serve you very, very well. Anyways, with all that being said, I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, don't forget to like and subscribe as always. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys all in the next one, where hopefully we'll get more dubs. All right, guys? Yeah, with that being said, I'll see y'all there.